uh Pam is of anything, she wasn't even fucking with Pam. When Pam did that shit with that money, even Miss Regina said she was banned. She was banned. She could not come back there to that hospital.
And this the mama.
That's the mama.
This the mama.
She had been banned for the shit she had done. Pam ain't Keith's favorite girl. That's a lie. Not no more.
But y'all gotta.
Shit.
All right. That's what I be saying. Like when you don't know what the fuck you talking about, it
Man.
just look. Y'all just look at the comments and just be like, all right, cool,
Mhm.
cool.
He just never expected nothing was going to happen to him like that. You don't
Nobody.
expect nothing gonna happen.
You
He is a
don't.
private man. And let me say this, and I'm a drop brother.
What do you think?
He did bring his mother to this app. They want to ignore it. He had what should have been what she thought was a private conversation he had publicly with her, and that last conversation where she was opening up to him, she was apologizing to him. That was on Bigo. That was live.
They're not gonna play nothing like that. That's too good.
But we play it all the time. And honestly, I had no clue. I didn't have Kevin in mind. But that's when he started attacking me. The day that I played that video that showed that Keith and his mother had a good relationship. You know, things were getting better. When
Mm.
if your mother apologized to you, bitch, she getting better. I'm sorry. When it started to being where your strongest steel ass mama, I got one of them mamas, strongest steel, and she still ain't made it. That's why that touched me so much. Mine still ain't made it to where she could say, you know what? I didn't do shit that I could have did this and did that. She ain't made it there. So to hear Miss Regina make it there, that touched me and that resonated with me. And stop saying he didn't bring his mama on Bigo when we heard what the fuck she said. Kevin was pissed because she was talking about his ass.
Mm-hmm.
When I played that video, that bitch went crazy. We ain't
Talking about
gotta keep
talking
explaining,
about I
but
know the
listen,
truth. Talking about I know the truth, and one day I'm gonna go, bro, what? I know all the
he
truth.
said what?
They talking about KOB. Hold on. What it say? Look at KOB face, baby. He know the real, and someday he gonna go ham on Tommy.
Go
I know.
ham on me for what?
For what?
You think I would be sitting up here lying and that man ain't gonna say no, no. Stop playing with
What? Nigga, I know
me.
exactly what's like. I see it for what it is too. What are you talking about? I'm in the comments just like y'all. I'm in the bro, I'll be there too. So I know exactly what's going on. So go ham on what when I know what's going on. And it
And
ain't
y'all ain't
right,
never
bro.
seen KOB be with no bullshit. You've never seen him be with stupid shit. You've never seen it. So if that's what was going on here, I think he would have been separated himself from me. He'd have been separated himself from any stupid shit.
Hey, you see me drop a whole church badge because the motherfuckers in there was talking crazy about me and the admins won't do nothing. Why wouldn't I position
Mhm.
myself to get away from bullshit?
Thank you.
Why wouldn't I get away from bullshit? Why wouldn't I? If admins aren't advocating for me when I'm being attacked by people about a beef that don't have nothing to do with me, and I'm in a family where I'm not about to look, women gonna argue, and the type of dislike that people had for Tommy was there before I had even considered leaving the church.
Right.
It was there before I had even, but to blame me for everything that's going on, and then to call me all type of out of my name when I ain't never disrespected nobody in no
Mhm.
family I ever been in. Petty Squad, church, and Tomcats. These are the only three families I've been in. I have never disrespected no woman in any family I've been in. So to
No.
come at me crazy and the admin don't say, hold on, because KOB don't bother nobody and he not on that bullshit to not even advocate for me. Not that I needed it, but I'm not an admin that's gonna take your badge. I'm not gonna kick nobody because it's not my group to kick nobody, and that's how I operate. Especially if you
Right.
put me in position, I'm not gonna kick nobody because I don't know the relationship that y'all have, that you have
Right.
with broadcast the
But
founder. I don't know the relationship, so I ain't kicking nobody. But somebody could have said something to them on my behalf. But no, they let
and
me
they
cuss them
did.
out, and then they let it go on and on and on to a point where I was like, okay, you know what? I'm over that. because I know that
Right.
at the end of the day, P ain't in the church right now. He ain't here right
Right.
now. So
Right.
whatever we were trying to do with all intentions moving forward, trying to keep the family prestige up and all of that, and trying to keep all of that up. And I got these type of women arguing with me, coming at me, disrespecting me, like I've done anything to anybody in the church and any family that I've ever been in. I'm gone. I'm gone. And don't be mad when I left because you ain't have to say nothing to me out the way. Especially when I ain't say nothing to anybody out the way. But
That's
whatever
right.
your narrative
And
is and whatever y'all want to do,
right
cool.
after you, they dropped Brit Bad for no reason, all because she spoke the truth and said that it was wrong that Shay Pretty had been going over there, the things she had been out here doing publicly. And
Hold
when she
on.
said that,
0185.
Hello.
Hey, let me.
I,
Do you have something you want to say?
Yes, I want to ask Tommy a question.
Give me one
uh-huh.
second. Let her finish speaking.
Go ahead, baby. We
Oh,
do
O-
that.
okay.
Okay. First, good morning to both of you
Morning.
all
Good
and
morning.
everybody. The question that I have for Tommy. I want you to listen to the question before you answer it. Okay, for the love that you have for Pastor and the respect that you have for Miss Regina. If she called you right now and say, Tommy K, I had a long conversation with Kevin last night and we came to disagreement and I want you both to work together. Would you say yes, no, or let me think about it?
Okay, that's a great question, and I'm glad you asked it. And well, hold on. That was my goal at first. In the beginning of all this, before things really went way too far, I went to Miss Regina and I spoke with her. She told me that the uncle wanted to talk to me. And I said all this before too. Okay, we tried that. I told them it would be a beautiful thing. Hey, Crazy T,
Thank you, Shorty
it would be
folks.
a
Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm
it would
sorry.
be a beautiful thing if he wanted to be a broadcaster. That it would be a beautiful thing for him to sit in,
Thank you,
his
P.
position. However, I couldn't have him come in. I couldn't accept him and embrace him because he's disrespecting Miss Regina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so so because of that, now that was the only really personal standpoint that I took on it. But I was all for that.
Mm-hmm.
Even the uncle was like, hey, well, that sounds like a great idea. Because it sounded like Kevin wanted to be a broadcaster. You get what I'm saying? In the very beginning, we could tell that. I could tell that.
Mm-hmm.
So I presented it, and
Mm-hmm.
but I still felt he and Miss Regina should speak first. And then he come to me
Mm-hmm.
and him talk.
Thank you,
You
baby
get
girl.
what I'm saying? So he can get the
Yeah.
understanding from someone familiar to him, not me. You get what I'm saying? That let
Mm-hmm.
Miss Regina
Yeah.
familiarize him with what's going on with everything. And then if she felt there was a need, I said this back then too, then she can bring us together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We would have welcomed him with open arms and it would have been a beautiful thing had that's what just he wanted to do. But I couldn't have him out here being publicly disrespectful to Miss Regina. Me with the relationship and the love I have for P, I could not embrace that. Not how we
Mm-hmm. And
come.
I
We coming to help and uplift
mm,
and give money, and put help y'all. We trying to help the family. So being the help,
right.
we couldn't. You know that we I'm old school. We couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't.
So the way that I took that you just answered the question,
Well, this is my second part. I'm
okay,
finna
from the way
finish. I'm
that you just
sorry.
answered it, it's like as long as he get an understanding with Miss Regina first, it might be a chance with
Well,
everything that's going on. It might be a chance that you would at least try again to
that
try to
was
work
gonna
with him
be
again if
that
they
was
get it good.
that
Mm-hmm.
was gonna be my second part, and I explained that to Miss Regina and to Uncle Buki at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because things had just started to go really too far, and they have. They've gone way
Mm-hmm.
too far where I'm concerned. So I would not be able to embrace that at this point
Okay.
because he just wouldn't stop. He just wouldn't stop. Even when I stop, he don't stop. So That's not somebody that I care to work with or I have to work with. I don't have to embrace him because he's Keith's brother. He attacked me.
But then you got to
Mm-hmm.
also ask yourself in the comments. We can engage. Press one if you would work with anybody who threaten you on countless occasions, even after they get cool with their mom, even
Right.
after they get or whatever the case may be. Would you work with somebody who threatened you to beat your ass or to have somebody whip your ass or just
Mhm.
anything that comes off as threatening? No, come on now. Nobody and the people who don't
ID,
even
you keep asking the same question.
like no. It was plenty of opportunities. It was plenty of opportunities for them to come to the table, Kevin and Miss Regina, and have an adult conversation as a son to a mother to a son, and put their differences on the table. But what I see is it's just it's pride. It's a pride thing, and that pride be a motherfucker for real. At the end of the day, no matter what, and I've said this before, no matter what you feel about your mother, father, they brought you into this world.
Hmm.
So there isn't enough pride that outweighs the fact that knowing that you apologizing to somebody, your mother, how do you know that wouldn't bring so much more together? How do you know that, mama, I'm sorry, I know that our past ain't been the best and I ain't been the
Right.
best son, you ain't been the best mama, but I'm doing my part to move forward and show you that yes, things are gonna get hard in forgiveness, but I'm pushing forward to make sure that we are focused on the bigger part, the bigger aspect of
Hmm.
our family, the bigger
Hmm.
aspect, and that's bringing our family back
I
in
can get
closer so
that.
that we can do this 4P.
I get
And
that. Tommy,
hmm
Tommy. I remember at one point Keith told you to get those dragons back in blood. And KLB, I remember he kicked you out his house. So I feel like y'all are happy about the shit that's going on
He
right
didn't kick
now.
me
Fuck
out.
both of y'all.
Oh, I hope you
okay,
have a
bro.
good day. I love you.
Right. Could
Oh, I
be.
love you. Hope you have a great day. That is so far from
Oh,
the
they're
fact.
trying to front for help.
There'll be no meals on this flight.
They so slow. They
Hmm.
talking about he said get them dragons back in blood, and then look what that turned into. That turned into us being
Them
locked
dragons,
in.
man. Them dragons was the last. That's the last thing. That,
They
that shit.
worried about stupid shit, but look at how God blessed them dragons. You can't make it like I needed to get revenge back on that man. I got those dragons times 100. I can't. It's probably more than 100.
Yeah.
There would be no reason for me to get revenge on him if that makes sense.